At Collinwood in parallel time, the dreaded lottery has at last been held. According to the grim tradition, one member from each generation of the Collins family must spend a night in a mysterious room from which no Collins has ever returned alive and sane. Gabriel has drawn the marked lottery slip, and on this night he is to be put to the test. Now Julia and Morgan go to see him in the tower room where he has been locked to wait until the time when he must enter the room and discover its terrible secret.
Julia! He's gone!
But how did he get out?
This way. What a pity it didn't break. I'm going after him, Julia.
No, Morgan, wait. You don't know where he is. You don't know how far he's gone. Now, we've got to have the lottery again. Now, one of us, must stay in that room tonight.
No, it's going to be Gabriel. He was elected, and he's going into that room tonight.
But we don't know how long ago he left. He may be in another town by now. No, Melanie's dying, and Quentin may die.
He couldn't have gone very far. He didn't have any money on him. I don't understand. Maybe I can get out first. I'll go look for him.
No, maybe he hasn't gone very far. You may be right.
Wait a minute. Bramwell. He went to Bramwell Collins.
Bramwell wouldn't loan him any money.
Oh, indeed he would. He'd do anything to spite me. Especially our family. What irony. Bramwell Collins, the only man who wouldn't participate in the lottery. Giving money to the loser. Oh, well, a plague settles over our house.
I don't think Bramwell gave him any money, but we can find out soon enough. Now, you go to the stables and see if a horse and a carriage are missing. I'll go to the old house and talk to Bramwell. He'll tell me if he's seen Gabriel.
Well, I doubt it, but it's worth a try.
I wonder who that could be.
Any number of people, I imagine.
Whoever it is seems to be in a great hurry. Bramwell, it's Gabriel.
Now you know. Now come away from the window.
But he looked so frightened. He looked as if he were being chased.
Gabriel was born looking like that. Now come away from the window.
There's such sadness in that house, in Collinwood.
Don't mention Collinwood or anybody there again.
If you hate them so, what must you feel for Catherine?
You know what I feel about Catherine. She was trapped by them. She was lured into that house. She was lured by its high style and grand fashion. By the inhabitants who buy everything they want.
Except happiness. They haven't been able to buy that.
Well, Morgan certainly didn't buy happiness when he bought Catherine.
Bramwell, you're being so unfair to her. I know Catherine, and she never would have married Morgan unless she had great feeling for him.
Are you saying that she loves him?
No. No, I'm not sure she does. But I know she must care for him a great deal, or she never would have she never would have gone there.
Say it, Daphne. You said it before. You might as well say it again. She
Bramwell.
never would have married him. Say it.
Right, she never would have married him. I'm sorry if I upset you.
No, it wasn't you. You're a sweet, tender child. You wouldn't upset anyone deliberately.
I'm not a child, Bramwell. I'm a woman. Well, I'm a rather young woman, but I'm still a woman.
Yes, you are. Aren't you? I guess I made the mistake of thinking you was the young girl I knew when I went away. Well, a great deal must have happened to you. You must tell me about yourself. I don't think I even know you.
Bramwell, do you really want to know?
Yes, very much.
Well, I don't think anything terribly interesting's happened. I just grew up, that's all. You know, it's really funny. I always thought it would be different, but it's not. It's not different at all.
You mean being an adult?
Yes.
Why should it be different?
I don't know. I suppose I thought it would bring some freedoms that I didn't have as a child, but I guess if I were a man, it would have. I don't know. But as a woman, well, I'm still here living in Collinsport, and I'm just as restrained as always, and yet wanting so much to go beyond it.
It's no better out there. I've been there. But if you're so sure of it, go. You must have a sweetheart. Marry him and go together.
You make it sound simple, but see, I don't have a sweetheart, so that's how.
Oh, I find that difficult to believe.
Shouldn't be. The young men want to leave Collinsport, too, and so they do. They go off and find jobs, or they go to school. Some of them come back, but with wives. I did go out for a while with Gerard Stiles.
Who?
Gerard Stiles, don't you remember him?
I guess not.
He's the man with the psychic powers. He taught me how to read palms. Would you like me to read yours?
Well, if you want to. You think you can?
I know I can. No one else believes me. You don't really want me to.
Of course I do. Now, what do you see?
Well, it's really very nice. I don't think you'll believe it.
Why?
Because of the way you're feeling now. But see, all that will change.
Now, tell me what you see.
I see happiness. I see great happiness.
Impossible. When?
Very soon.
You know I don't believe you.
You'll find out.
Come in.
Oh, Bramwell. Daphne, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it's urgent. Has Gabriel been here?
Well, I saw him ride by.
But he didn't stop. Why should he? There's no reason for any of you people to stop here.
I know you're bitter, Bramwell, and I'm sorry, but I do need your help. We held the lottery last night. Gabriel was chosen.
And?
He ran away.
Well, naturally.
No, Gabriel wouldn't do that.
You don't know Gabriel.
What are you doing here? What has any of that got to do with us? You think that I was helping him? Of course you did. And Morgan thought of it. I'll wager he did. Well, I would have helped Gabriel. You can tell Morgan that, and let Morgan and Quentin draw again.
More is involved than just Morgan and Quentin drawing.
What do you mean?
We all draw.
The women?
Catherine?
Yes.
But why?
Because she's a Collins now, as is Bramwell.
A fact that I'm trying to forget.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to continue any old quarrels, Bramwell. But if Gabriel comes here, would you keep him here for a while and let us know? For Catherine's sake, if for no other reason. Because we've got to find him. If we don't, we'll have to have another lottery. And next time, Catherine could be chosen.
Or Morgan. Good day, Julia.
Bramwell, what's happening? Why should Catherine have to draw?
If she's so determined to be a Collins, let her do as the rest of them do. Let her draw.
Catherine!
I'm in here, darling.
I just came from the stables. A horse is missing.
Oh, no.
I think Gabriel's gone into town. I'm going to have to go out.
Darling, please be careful. In the condition he's in, there's no telling what he might do to you.
I can handle him.
Oh, that poor, poor man.
What?
I was thinking of Gabriel. I just feel so sorry for him.
You better start feeling sorry for you or me. If I can't bring him back and you have to go into that room. I'm going to leave.
Darling, please. Please be careful.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be abrupt with you.
Oh, it's all right. You have every right to act this way. And you will find Gabriel. I know you will.
I must. I must find him, and he must go into that room tonight.
Oh, Morgan. Morgan, Gabriel had not been to the old house. Daphne said, though, that she saw him riding by on a horse.
Daphne, what is she doing with Bramwell Collins?
I suppose since she's had experience as a nurse, she's probably helping treat his wounds that he got from you in the duel.
Catherine, you've got to ask Daphne to come back here. Have her come to the house. Bramwell is my enemy.
Morgan, be sensible. Daphne can't come here. This place is infected with plague. You don't want to expose her to it.
You were just with her, right?
Yes?
Well, then she's been exposed.
Stop it, both of you. Julia's right, Morgan. I've been so involved with what's happening here, I didn't even think of that. You can't go into the village. If Daphne's been exposed, it's too late for her. But the good people in the village must be protected. They must.
The one thing that we must do is I must bring Gabriel back to this house. He must go into that room tonight. It's the last thing I do.
Morgan, hey, Morgan, sit down. Please, sit down.
Come on, you're going home with me now.
Oh, please, just for a few minutes.
I
Just
said, come on.
No! Sit down, Morgan. Sit down. Please sit down.
All right, what do you want?
Morgan, I want to tell you something.
All right, tell me.
I think this is going to surprise you, Morgan.
Gabriel, nothing you ever does surprises me. Revolts me, yes. Surprises me, never.
Now, this I think is going to surprise you. I mean, I didn't have to stop here, you know. I mean, I could have kept right on going. But I didn't. I wanted you to find me here. I wanted somebody to find me.
If that's all you have to say, you've said it, now we can leave.
No, wait, no, there's something more. You see, I knew I couldn't get away, really. I mean, I knew I'd have to go in there. And I know that when I do, I'll die. And you know, that may be the luckiest thing that ever happens to me. I mean, I'll die in there. You know, I could go insane. Insane.
I know all about that, Gabriel. What are you trying to say to me?
I'm trying to tell you that I'm willing to do it now. I mean, I wasn't willing to do it then, last night, whenever it was. But I am now. I mean, all I needed was one more day. I guess they call it a day of grace. Yes, that's it. I just needed my day of grace, Morgan. And I just live one day at a time anyway.
Yes, that's all any of us can do.
But now that this is going to be my last day. And it is my last day, Morgan. You know that. I had to have one free day. Just to be my own man. You know? A free man. And I did. And I'm ready to go home.
Oh, I wish I could trust you, Gabriel.
But you won't have to trust me, Morgan. I'm going home to die.
No more tricks?
Tricks? No. No more tricks. How could I trick my way out of that? And wherever I go, it'd follow me. I can't go through my life running away from it. It'd find me, whatever it is. No, I'm ready now. I'm gonna go home, Morgan. And who knows? Maybe I won't die. Maybe I'll be the first one to end the Collins curse. Come on, take me home, Morgan.
believe that you want me to stay away from Bramwell when you know he needs someone to watch over him until he recovers, and you know I'm trained to do it.
He can hire someone, Daphne. It's not good for you to be in that house. Besides, you know it doesn't look proper.
Catherine Morgan asked you to say these things, didn't he?
All right, yes, he did. But I happen to agree with him. Look, Bramwell's caused nothing but trouble since he came here. And it's not going to help matters at all for you to be in that house.
You mean it's not going to help matters for Morgan? Catherine, I know Morgan's your husband, but I would appreciate it if he would kindly stay out of my life. Bramwell's a strange man. He's a bitter man, and frankly, I think he's got good reason to be.
He's been working on you already,
He hasn't been working on me at all. I just think that behind that facade, he shows to the world there's a kind and gentle man, and he needs a friend. I'd like to be his friend.
It frightens me to hear you talk like that. Daphne, I know him so well. Don't let him use his charm on you. It can be devastating. You'll be trapped. I know you will.
Catherine, you sound almost as if you miss that charm.
Ah, it's my dear sister-in-law, Catherine. And my dear brother-in-law's brother's sister-in-law, Daphne. Welcome to our happy home, ladies.
All right, come on, let's go.
No, wait, just a moment, Morgan. Daphne, sweet Daphne. You know, I've heard that the kiss of a good woman on a condemned man's lips assures his soul of eternal peace. And you know that I'm shortly going to become a martyr to our blessed family name? So I think that calls for kiss.
Oh, come on, you're acting like a fool.
A martyr to our blessed family name.
Where have you been?
Well, isn't that obvious?
Are you aware of what's been happening in this house?
Well, now that surely is a rhetorical question, Julia.
Is it? Do you know that Melanie is dying because you are such a coward?
You shut up.
And you know that Quentin may very well die, and that will be because of you, too?
You shut up.
And if they both die, then you will be a murderer.
Oh, you
Shut up, I said shut up!
All right, that's enough.
If she's gonna call me a murderer, let me at her, I'll have...
All right, sit down and you shut up. Saying that. I'm going to the room. Well, she knows I'm going to the room.
Yes, you certainly are. As soon as it gets dark, I will take you there myself and see that you go in.
It's time to go.
Goodbye, Morgan. Julia. Just remember that I said my last goodbyes with a sober, even voice.